Whoa! It's finally going Yuri. Look at that. It's finally going Yuri. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah, finally some Yuri stuff. She's like, that's right. We're both MILFs, only one man alive, but whatever, you can do it on. Yeah, it's finally going Yuri, right? God damn it, finally, right? Yeah. Some lesbianism. Finally! Halfway through, and we finally get some girl and girl. Yeah. And now she's trying to sleep with everyone. Yeah, this woman is going around, man. This is the third woman she's touching now. She really has become like the active or super lesbian now. She's like, yeah, trying to smash with like every other goddamn character, man. She keeps like she's touching every woman now. She's the remake character. She should be the main character. She's sleeping with all of them. We're on Myrmonden here. Time for Harem Anime episode 6, right? Shuumatsu no Harem, World Ends Harem. You know the drill by now, guys. We have to this anime, right? We have one guy and a million waifus. A billion waifus per man, right? Of course, there are like 3 men we follow so far. And they have about 1 million waifus each, right? And I go on the second character, the gray, he was more interesting, yeah, he was a little more, he was bullied and so on. And I think that was a better storyline than the main character, right? He was more interesting. He also smashed the sensei, got the teeth right, got that MILF, and he also he got that roommate, yeah, I call her the wholesome girl. Very thirsty, but very wholesome, right? I kinda like that belong. I almost don't remember her name, but I keep saying this thing. I stand by always saying that if there's one thing I'm good at, I think with anime and one, is actually remembering not just a plot, but everyone's names, right? A lot of people struggle with simple animes like Academia, right? And they're like, oh, Todoroki, who's that one? Yeah, especially I think in the beginning, but I don't whatsoever. I'm very good at remembering both Japanese names and all the language names, right? So on. But this anime, I say it again, I just don't care. It's like, you have one main character, right? Or you have a few male harem characters, right? And they got like, 20 wives each, okay? I don't care, man. And every female character, let's be honest here, they're not very well written, right? Like, here's the whiskey MILF. I mean, I just call them by their moe, right? So in my brain, I'm like, okay, it's the ONSEN MILF, the whiskey MILF, the sister, I just call them by like the type, right? I just call them by what they are, Like, I just call them by, oh yeah, the wholesome one, the gyru, the tomboy. I just call them by like the moe or whatever, the role they have, right? Because they have very one-dimensional cats, right? They're there to be, smashed, and like the smashing is, we're smashing a tomboy, you know what I mean? Like, she has a personality, but it's very, very bare minimum, right? That being said, I don't think the author is a bad author, right? It's not because the author can't write. Maybe it's because the author can't write a deep character. But of course, it's like, every character is like 20, 30 wives each, right? So the focus isn't to write like this, romantic, great. For example, tomorrow we have, of course, Marin, right? We have Darling in the France. We have, I almost say Darling in the France. My name is like My Dress Up Darling, but when I say I'm like Darling in the France. But anyway, obviously that's not about 2 people, right? 1 girl, 1 boy falling in love, right? And how they're dynamic, right? Very well written. This anime is like 1 guy, 50 wives, smashing. Yeah, it's like, I don't expect it to be a deep relationship, right? So I just call it, I have, my mind is completely ignoring whatever her name is, honestly. I'm just like, whiskey MILF, She likes alcohol, and she's like a MILF, okay. She drinks a lot, and she's a MILF, okay. That's her character. And she's very thirsty, she's very, very horny. That's her character. I don't care about anything else, yeah, honestly. I'm like, who cares about what the names are, whatever they are. Like, they just dare to be like, this is the character, sister, yeah. She's there to be a sister, Anyway, but I'm 6, so 3, 2, 1, and go! And last episode, of course, we had Grandma, right? The Bashan. Yeah, we had, oh no, the hospital, and I feel this storyline is so stupid. Who cares? It's like, oh, we're talking to this old lady. Who cares, man? You got like 1 million wife to smash. Don't go and talk to some like 85-year-old lady dying. She's the least important person to pregnant. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, I gotta go and, smash that 85-year-old lady. Like, no, you can go and smash the 25-year-old lady instead. Get all those MILFs, those younger, not a gilf, right? Yeah, it's just like, but honestly, the anime is trying to have an actual storyline, right? I think that's pointless. I mean, who's here for the goddamn, I'm here for the plot, right? I'm here for the OPPAIs, yeah. We're all here for the goddamn OPPAIs, right? We're not here for the goddamn plot, man. I honestly prefer the plot was grander in that sense. Yeah, if I was gonna write this thing and give it an actual storyline, I would make it be crazier, right? I would be like, oh, there's aliens, and there's like space war or something. We need to make like baby girls that can fight because they can like, when we create these little girls, they can make into cyborgs so they can fight aliens. I would rather prefer it went like, completely insane instead. Instead of being like, oh yeah, this poor old lady and she loved her husband, like who cares? This is just an uninteresting storyline. Here's an anime about, one guy, yeah, a billion wives, and we go through this very basic storyline about old lady and her husband. Here comes, of course, the American MILF with ridiculous OPPAIs, and she's probably a kidnapper. That was my theory last week, right? She was out to take his man young, right? Back to America or something. She was like, oh, Nippon, a man in Nippon, right? I mean, why wouldn't she be there to take him to her country? That would make sense, right? I think it would make a lot of sense, yeah. Because why wouldn't she be aiming to like kidnap him and bring him to the older girls at her place, right? And of course I am watching the Man of Culture, as I call it, of course. So there might be some editing, right? Because you always have to edit stuff. You always have to edit stuff so you don't get the wrong stuff on family-friendly channels. No, but it's always like you gotta of course edit, right? So. Not always, but certainly sometimes in anime suddenly they do you an OPPAI, yeah. But anyway, Science Girl was kind of fun last week, See, I just call her Science Girl. She's a nerd, right? Yeah. Nerd girl. He's all these ladies trying to get some, they're all trying to hunt some boys. Yeah. Nerd girl, it was kind of cute, Yeah, it's pretty cute. And he's the only one to smash his best friend, childhood best friend. So ridiculous. I'm the only man alive, but I have to find my first friend. And of course the tiny girl is afraid of stuff, yeah, because she knows she's there. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, the other guy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind following him for a bit. Yeah, I wouldn't mind following the blonde boy, right? Yeah, he's smashing. Oh, he remembers her. Oh, he was like a young, poor guy working, she's a MILF. He's like, you're mine now! So that was good. Yeah, he used to work on some restaurant or whatever, right? And she was a hot babe there, and he's like, yeah, that's right. Now, 15, whatever, years later, 10 years later, yeah, now you're mine. But of course, now they're trying to get some, right? But yeah, because they're all like, challenging who's the wife, right? Because, yeah, I mean, but I feel in this anime though, it makes sense they all are accepting sharing is caring because, like, he's the only guy alive, right? But it's good. The other two guys actually get some hentai stuff going on, yeah. And, some OPPAIs. Oh, my god. Even some tongue there. Yeah, we've never seen... This is definitely the most... This is definitely the most friendly scene so far, I feel. That definitely, I think, was the most family-friendly scene so far. Here's the resting biatch face. Nice, and whiskey MILF, yeah. The evil-looking, the mean-spirited MILF. So the anime is certainly, this is the most ecchi so far, yeah. A lot of cameras is on her OPPAIs in the water. It's like angles, right? Yeah. There is like, he's showing her, the camera's like here. Yeah, camera angles for Kingsman, or Queens, I suppose. Now this old lady. Oh no, she's dying. Who cares? She's like the least important person in this world. I know, but it's about smashing, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but look at her OPPAIs. One OPPAI is like big as her head, right? Nice. And she gets some. Don't touch me! Yeah, she's like gonna fight now. Oh, maybe some Yuri stuff. Whoa! It's finally going Yuri. Look at that. It's finally going Yuri. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah, finally some Yuri stuff. She's like, that's right. We're both MILFs, only one man alive, but whatever, you can do it on. Yeah, it's finally going Yuri, right? Because I felt that it should be a more topic that, well, with every man dead, right, the girls are gonna have to do it with other girls, because, who else are we gonna do it with, yeah. Nice, she's like, yeah, stop being such a bitch, right? Because, of course, she's the angry, resting face girl. Yeah, she really has a mean face all the time, right? That was nice. Turn around and the OPPAI, yeah, oh, you! And the OPPAI's like, the OPPAI face was beautiful. It's like, bam, earthquake, Yeah, smack, it's like, I love it. But, that was a good scene, man. I liked it, yeah. But I think it should be a lot more Yuri scene, right? It should be a lot more, oh, this is my wife or whatever, right? Yeah, we're married. Like, what else would we do, right? Again, there's some man alive, right? Certainly you would be with maybe your best friend or whatever, right? I was talking pragmatic, right? I mean, imagine the same thing, right? If every female was dead, right? If only men was alive, certainly a lot of people would go gay or maybe some trans or whatever, right? Or cross-dressing and so on. But certain people would, right? Not everyone, but a lot of people would, because it's like, well, if everyone is dead, what else can we do, right? Or, yeah, it's like, a lot of people, from a pragmatic sense, right? Oh, back to the Gyro. Yeah, and of course the TILF. Yeah, the super genki Gyro guy's like, yeah, let's do it! She's very, I feel... Oh, nice. That extreme, let's go ecchi anime, yeah, the extreme, like, wind flips up her skirt. Yeah, he's like a tornado in his skirt, right? Of course it is, yeah, Marley Man or whatever it was. Wherever she walks, right, yeah. He's like, this one, that's my wife, this one to smash, come on. I would just go around like, to give me these three. Come on, he's doing what you should do. Finally, some more Yuri, look at that, his sister is smashing some more girl there. He's like, yeah, I want them in bed tonight. So he's doing what I should have done too. You should just drive around and pick up some girls, you know. Yeah, you're like, these 5, pregnancy. These 3, pregnancy, yeah. Just pick up your pregnant targets, come on. That's what everyone should do in this world, yeah. Just driving around or enjoying it, you know. You're like, yeah. But, that was clearly his sister. That's interesting. Maybe she's gonna smash with one of the other guys. The chance feels very, I guess, high, because, yeah, if she's gonna smash a brother, where's the sister can she have picked, but I don't know. Maybe he's gonna not do it if he got his sister or something. But yeah, the whole main story of the video is just so uninteresting. Am I the one? It can't be the only one. We're here for the plot, right? No one cares about him fighting the virus or whatever. No one goddamn cares about this, like, oh, we have to cure the virus shit and blah blah blah. We're here for the goddamn smashing of the MILFs, come on. We're here to have the goddamn harem anime. Stop doing the whole... Oh, here we go. Looks like 2 girls. Yeah, exactly. God damn it, finally, right? Yeah. Some lesbianism. Finally! Halfway through, and we finally get some girl and girl. Yeah, this tomboy, I guess, looks like a sport girl. Looks like a typical kind of like a... still though, she was probably R-ing her. But still, I mean... Oh, now she kisses her instead? That's like her girl or something? Not only was she R-ing her, but she's dating, resting... Look more like her daughter, honestly. Very similar. But yeah, finally we get some girls kissing each other here. It just, yeah, makes a lot of sense, yeah. But obviously that tomboy was trying to R her, but still though. This makes so much more sense that you're finally like some lesbianism, yeah. Because I keep saying it, right, like, yeah, they're like 99% are females. Certainly a lot of them would do with each other, yeah. It's like, but that's honestly the first time we ever seen a kiss between 2 girls, right? Which honestly I think is kind of weird. It should be a lot more than episode 1. Honestly, I think that's been stupid. They haven't seen it before until episode 6 here. Halfway through the season to get a girl kissing a girl, yeah. But, nice. First we had an R girl trying to R her. Then she kissed in there. And of course, Whiskey Milf was trying to get with her earlier too, kinda, right? So yeah, it's like the... So... But it makes sense though, because obviously she's a biatch, right? Resting in biatch face. Of course she's like... she hates men, right? Yeah, she's like super hateful of men, right? Even if, you know, regardless of the whole thing, you know, she hates men. As I said last review, it would be fun if she has to give babies with him, right? You know, she'd be like, I hate men, no, just give me the man use, oh yeah. So certainly, it fitting that she's a very strong lesbian, right? You know, she's a character who would be a lesbian anyway. Right? She would be a lesbian even if she wasn't in this world with only men. I love the angles. That's a proper anime, yeah. You walking in there and the camera's like showing their buttocks, it's flopping around. Oh, it's so stupid as that. This is my love anime in this sense. It's so stupid, yeah. The character walking in and is like, ass shaking. You're like, why? Because it's anime, you know? Yeah, of course, yeah, it's anime, yeah, finally. Yeah, there they are. But it was just hilarious when they walk in there, the camera is like showing their butts like moving. And like there was a huge, you know, spread to it. It's like, it was really shaking it. Yeah, I know the sister, of course, is like his target, right? But she only wants to sleep with her brother. Of course she wants to sleep with her brother, right? She only wants her brother's man use, of course, because it's an anime. Yeah. She's like, no, I only want to be with my brother. as I said, episode 2, yeah, of course, she only wants the Onishan man use. It makes perfect sense, yeah. Onishan, marry me instead. Come on, it's all about when I wanna be my Onishan's waifu. That's good. She's fighting for the anime. She's fighting for, you know, quality anime storyline. Okay, so now you're gonna confront him. Yeah, it's your sister, bro. Maybe it's like bro code. It's like, it's your Nishan, your Imoto. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, I can like you know, a million females. Of course, I will pick your sister. Yeah, I broke the man, bro code, man, bro code. I love it. He's like, no, I'm sorry. Come on, can you forgive me, man? It's actually kind of awkward, man, because like, I can sleep with any woman I want, basically. You pick my sister, you can sleep with like the whole city. You have to pick my sister, yeah. So it is somewhat awkward. The whole, we were like 3 men alive, right? We gotta be bros, right? In a way, it's kind of awkward. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, man. I broke that bro code. Not that many females to break the bro code with, right? Yeah. It's actually, that was kind of cute. He's like, oh no, I'm sorry, man. I should have picked all the other the girls I can sleep with. Yeah, I can sleep with so many characters. And I accidentally picked your sister, right? Yeah. He did the right decision there. Apologizing for breaking the bro code. Yeah, it was right, man. You don't sleep with your best friend's sister, right? You know? Because I guess they're basically all best friends. Like, aren't they best friends? I guess they are, right? Like, from, you know, from the male standpoint. Yeah, his best male friend, right, is him, right? Because like, this is the only male friend he has. Anyway, back to the evil. I like this woman, yeah, the kind of the tomboy evil lady. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm the boss. And she's like man-spreading massively. Sitting there like, she's like woman-spreading, I guess. Yeah, she's like the classic, you know, tomboy, kind of a rebel. She's like, yeah, I'm the leader. Yeah, I love her. Come on, I would never smash her. That would be my pick of this guy, of course. She looks a lot like Rebel Lagoon. She looks very much like Rebel, right? Yeah, she looks like, you know, harem version Revi, certainly. Sitting here showing her pantsuits and so on. Yeah, she looks very, very Revi-like. Extremely much so. Okay, so back into the shower. Whiskey Milf? Oh yeah, Seth. She loves getting him in the shower, yeah. Whiskey Milf is back, with, of course, Researcher Girl. So, yeah, the Whiskey Milf really likes the shower. She's like the shower attacker. Yeah, second time she goes in the shower here. Where's the alcohol though this time though, but... Yeah, second time she ambushed him in the shower. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, you know. But this time she brings with her another woman. Yeah, she's like double trouble. Yeah, this time she's like, I failed last time. But this time I bring 2 more OPPAIs. Can you resist us now? Yeah, and then I see the Cabal. But it's absurd because he's gonna reject them, you know? He's obviously gonna reject her, even if she's like, please take me in the shower. And he's like, but what about the virus scene? Yes, about my best friend, girlfriend, childhood best friend. And she's like, oh, please, I also want man use it. God damn it, just sleep with them actually. I hate this main character so much. He's the worst unrealistic main character ever. This is probably the most unrealistic main character in history. He's a true freeman. They're like, please, we want babies. You're the only man alive. For the love of God, give us babies. And he's like, I don't know. I mean, here comes the resting. Yeah. She's like, oh, you sluts. You tried to smash again? Oh, I hate men. But she's a very like militant lesbian. Yeah, she's like, oh, men are disgusting. Stop touching him. Yeah, disgusting. Yeah, a man. What can't they all be dead for? But yeah, she's gonna piss her off, of course, being like, yo, you're a lesbian. And she's like, look at this thing. But I like it, she's like, yeah, you lesbian. You want some? She clearly is, you know, disrespecting her choice, right? Yeah. But that woman is, again, right, an actual lesbian, right? I guess so. At least she hates men, at least. She hates men, right? Yeah, she's an actual lesbian, I suppose. I'm also saying the same thing. I'm saying that she hates men as a lesbian. Yeah, I mean, she's, you know, I'm not saying the same thing being a lesbian, but she clearly is, like, hateful of men and then wants to be lesbian, right? So it feels, but it's kind of fun how Whiskey Milf is like, oh, so you hate man, you wanna see me touch his wee pee-pee? Yeah. And now like she's trying to sleep with everyone. Yeah, this woman is going around, man. This is the 3rd woman she's touching now. She really has become like the active or super lesbian now. She's like, yeah, trying to smash with like every other goddamn character, man. She keeps like 3 she's touching every woman now. She's the real main character. She should be the main character. She's sleeping with all of them. Like, what can't she be the main character for? No, she touched another woman. She's gone further with the best friend, childhood best friend that he has, right? And he has the option of F everyone. She's like, but she goes further, man. Holy shit, man, this guy's useless. Holy shit. But yeah. Just to have paraphrase the shit, right? I'm not saying that every lesbian hates men. I'm saying that she's a man hater, and that's probably what's a lesbian, right? Because she really hates men, right? You know what I mean? And well, I think actually it's been an interesting storyline, honestly, from an actual plot standpoint, right? Because yeah, this other myth is like, what's wrong with you, woman? You hate men. How is you gonna get babies, right? Like, stop being a loser and touch the stuff, right? Touch the, you know, get some, yeah. And what's he doing now then? No, what's this thing? Now it's just him doing his whole strategy of the virus thing and shit, and giving all the poor lady stuff and so on. This is so stupid too. Like, they're living in some kind of, like, I don't know, some ghettos or something. Yeah, I guess with all the men dead, they can't, I don't know, run engineering or something. I'm sorry, ladies, but I guess, yeah. But the world is like half destroyed. It's like half of Tokyo is like some kind of, I don't know, you know, ghetto or something. It's like, yeah, the man died, and then I guess nothing works anymore or something. They have no water anymore or something. Food is gone or something. That being said, though, regardless of the end, obviously if half people died, like Thanos Snap, right? It obviously would crash it, and like people working at different factories and whatever would obviously be dead, and it would be really hard to, of course, like run a lot of factories and so on. Because yeah, this place is like, of course, some lesbians try to snipe him, certainly. Yeah, they're like, dead to all men, right? Dead to all men, yeah. It makes perfect sense. Yeah, they're like, execute all the men, right? But of course she's like, you crazy woman. I agree with you, I also hate men. You can't kill them, right? Oh, she killed her? No, she shot her in the... Okay, they didn't kill her, but... You know, I guess there's some anti-male... You know, they probably used anti-males, right? They're like, we have to kill all males. You know, I do buy that, though, certainly. There would be terrorists being like, we have to execute these last men, right? Certainly it would be some super man-haters that are willing to murder the few 3 men alive, right? So they would be the only... It's certainly kind of stupid, though, because then they will have no babies. But, I mean... Certainly it would be. Like I like Ecchi, right? The comic. I think it's a very good comic. It's saying he's the last man alive completely in that comic book, and he also is assassinated, or they try to kill him many times over, right? And I think that makes sense, because certainly a lot of men would have been, or females I mean, would have tried to kill the last few men, right? But now he's apologizing to her. I'm trying to sorry for smashing you. I mean, bro code, sis. Yeah, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't know. She should take that. She should be, you know, be thankful. She was picked to be pregnant, and he goes one of his, I guess. Oh, she's angry now. Yeah. You picked this younger girl than me, the motto. She's pissed off. Yeah, of course they are. Yeah, oh, he likes the young, yeah, he likes them young. That's that perv! He likes them young and Imoto! Ah! And they're like, we should get the other guy instead. We should betray him and sleep with the other guy. I like it, they're all jealous now. We should sleep with the other boy. We have an option now. There's 2 boys here. There's 2 boys. Yeah. Big OPPAI is a lot, you know, it makes sense. But I do like that, yeah, the other girls are like, we should sleep with the other guy instead. He's trying to smash the young one. He likes immortals. Yeah, let's go for the other one. He also likes immortals though, so they have a problem there. Yeah, they have a problem there. And she's like, oh my god. Yeah, the coordinator job. She's like, oh, I hate them. You sleep with all of them. Stop fighting over shit. You can sleep with everyone. Stop fighting. You smash them all, you know. Stop this shit, you know. Stop picking and choosing. Just take them all, you know. She's basically like, just get them, you know. Stop arguing and shit. Just do it, man. Stop wasting your time, right? Yeah. I would feel that. I was a coordinator. I'm like, oh, just do it already. Just do it with everyone. Come on. Yeah. I think it makes sense. The actual killing plot. It was very short, the end there, but... What? That's probably... OPPAI's on it, though. Zombie OPPAI's. Yeah. That's good when she's scared, yeah. She's crying all episode now. But yeah, zombie OPPAI's! Yeah, she's a tiny one, of course. She's afraid of everything. Oh, and now we see the girl. Whoa! Suddenly went full on hentai with some ball guy. What? He's out of nowhere, some random ball. What? But he didn't show anything, just her face with that. Okay, I mean, obviously he's like smashing hard, right? But I think what a random scene that was. Starts with the ball in their mouth, and then he just went to like them all just like being, you know, sweating. Yeah, what a random scene out of nowhere. God damn this anime! Suddenly it's like a woman being like, yeah, you know, she's trying to seduce him, you know, in a lovable way, right? Yeah. She's trying to seduce him. But again, the main character makes no sense. This older guy is like bam, 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 right? And the main character is like, I'm trying to research the science about it. Yeah, plot points. He makes no sense. He really doesn't, right? The older guy, he had, I don't know, like a 5-som or 6-som, right? There was like boobs everywhere. He's living the life, right? He's like bam, 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 I couldn't get sister. Bam, 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 everyone else, right? And this guy is like, oh no, I put the salt shit, you know. Oh my god, no, she found the evil secret here. Oh no, the world is gonna die, evil cabal, who cares? Honestly, I care. Who cares? I'm sorry, someone probably does care. Someone's like, the plot is amazing. Maybe it will be amazing. The whole killing him plot was interesting. I mean, it was short, but it could be more of that. So maybe it can be plot, but who cares? We're here for the hentai, right? We're here for the moe hentai. No one's here for the moe ecchi hentai shit. No one's here for the goddamn real plot. I do look at this. But it's interesting, why is everything so broken down for? It's one thing, it is kind of silly. It is one thing, I mean, I guess they have some riots, I suppose. There's one thing that everything is like, not everything, but as I said, right? Certainly, regardless of gender, if you kill or use like taunts, right, you snap, right, and that's basically, yeah, half people die, right, 50%. Certainly, shit would stop working, right, the trains, everything, you know, the factories, right, because people wouldn't work there anymore, right, they would lose so many people, right. So food production and so on would go down, and you would have less and so on. But at the same time, they're living in some kind of like massive ghetto shit in Tokyo where everything is broken. I mean, the windows are broken, everything is broken. So, I mean, they haven't really explained that, but I guess the backstory is that during these years, during the first years, I guess, there had to be massive riots, right? And people were just like running around, ordering everyone, destroying every building, burning everything down. I feel like these ladies that were left were like, burn! Something. Because this is like a crater of shit around them. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, except the riots were maybe very aggressive. No, but the riots have been like massive, right? Because all the buildings are like destroyed and they have no windows, you know, and there's an image here. Yeah, like all the walls are like broken or like, yeah, so what did they do? Because how did they even break the wall? This isn't like the dystopian, you know, Tao scene. This is like 10 years in the future, right? So how did they break that wall there and all this? They had to like throw rocks at it and hit it with, you know, it's like up like 10th floor, right? Doesn't even make any sense. Like, if you just leave a skyscraper today, right, in Tokyo, and doesn't touch it, it's not gonna break like that. Now you have to throw shit at it, right? So what? Yeah, so what are they running around like throwing rockets at something at the buildings at like 10th floor or something? It's just kind of silly. I mean, I feel that dystopian future here is very, very rapidly. Society has very rapidly deteriorated because they're like, I don't know what they've been doing, right? It just feels kind of hilarious, like how it's like some kind of like half-ass deserted neighborhood or whatever. But anyway, the killing plot, very, very short. But yeah, that could be more of, honestly. If you're gonna have an actual storyline, I think this plot actually makes a lot of sense, right? Yeah. You know, like the assassinating the last man, right? This actually makes a lot of sense, honestly. Killing off the last man, right? So, again, as I said, this plot point I actually think is good, right? Because, for example, like, compared to the last man, right? You know, basically the non-hentai version of this anime, right? It says in there, right? Several people try to kill him. Some people, because they want to eat him, so cannibal shit, in some chapters. The last man, you know. Some people, because it's like, they just want to, you know, eliminate all men, right? Some people, because they're like, yes, we can't make babies, but he has to die because then somehow the girls are gonna grow dicks and become foot or something. Yeah, some people are like, if you kill him, then society will probably fix itself or something. Yeah, they're like, then we're gonna evolve or something, you know. It's actually, I mean, it sounds insane, right? Well, insane, but it's kind of a funny idea that, okay, if I kill all the men, right, the female body will just like become a futanari or something, and like just like, you know, evolve, right? Yeah, because it has to evolve, or people will die, I guess. But that's some of the reasoning in that comic. There's a bunch of different reasons, right? And I feel it all fits in too, right? You could have this like super anti-men, you know, have the murder of all men, right? And I do think absolutely this thing probably would happen. I mean, honestly, while we are laughing at it, saying this is the greatest dream ever, right? Being the last man alive and so on, you probably would get killed, honestly. I think again you probably would get killed, right? Because it would be so many females of them, like the last 3 men, right? 3 billion females, yeah. There would be so many of these 3 billion females against 3 men, right? I'm not saying it would be millions of crazy activists, right? It wouldn't be millions of assassins, but it certainly would be thousands, maybe even 100,000 females, probably more than that, seriously. Maybe even 1 million, right? That would be like, I have to kill these men. If I kill these men, then we have purified the earth of, the males, right? Then we're only gonna be lesbians left, right? Certainly, a lot of female would think this. And of course, if you reverse the genders, and every female would die, and there were like 3 females left, right? Certainly some men would be like, if I kill them, then we're gonna have some, new society, and it's gonna be perfect or whatever, right? They'd be crazy, right? Yeah. It would be a lot of fanatics. So you actually probably would get killed, right? It would be extremely hard to not get murdered, assassinated, because there'd be so many crazy feminist, super feminist, evil females that would want to kill you, right? To create this like perfect new world, right? And also for that, as I mentioned earlier, some other crazy people would just want to kill you because they want to kill every human, right? Yeah. Some people would go crazy, take a title, yeah, and be like, if I just kill the last man, right? They can't make babies, human dies, whatever, yeah. So some people probably would also be like, yeah, I'm just gonna kill everyone because, then I cure the planet, humanity dies or whatever. Certainly, some people would be that. I love the Bronco. He's like, I'm sorry, I broke the Bronco, man. Of course I will smash your sister. I didn't know, she's so sexy. What a babe. And of course the resting bitch face is super lesbian. Yeah, she goes around, she got like 3 girlfriends or whatever. Yeah, of course she's like smashing ladies all over the place. Felt very weird that her girlfriend was getting armed by this tomboy. Then she takes the tomboy and then she makes out with her instead. Yeah, I was like, what is this net? So her girlfriend or whatever because she said that more one girlfriend. She wasn't touching his friends, all right, and the whiskey milf. She has like 3 girlfriends, and then one of her girlfriends is getting awed by the tomboy, and she takes the tomboy and then started smashing the other girl. It's like a weird scene. If it's just so random that, yeah, the other girl is trying to awe her, because certainly some girls would try to awe her, right? Because they're like, screw you up. But I guess the storyline is that the tomboy probably knows that this girl is a lesbian. She's like, well, you're a lesbian, so why don't you sleep with me, right? Yeah. She don't, we don't need the men, you like girls, right? Yeah, and she jumps at her, right? So that's probably her reasoning. He's like, shut up and take it. That's kind of like, yeah. But honestly, I felt that was really good, right? I keep saying, this is what we've been waiting for, right? Honestly, it should have been way more of this earlier. It should have been so much more earlier. I think this would be episode 1 immediately. I think it also been a big mistake of the anime, because who doesn't like Yuri, right? Or now stuff. But I just mean, I genuinely mean it, right? From a story aspect, this thing should have been way earlier. That Wisdom was like, kiss me, girl. Stop pretending you don't like, girl. Yeah, you don't want to F me. So because yeah, I mean, of course, she said, don't touch me. She's like, don't touch me, you slut, and so on. Yeah, you got a man lover and so on, and we should meet him together. She's like, yeah, shut up and do it with us both. And awesome. But later on, when she was into them in the shower, she's like, you want some? We can take it together. Yeah, we can do a threesome. And so she's trying to have some kind of threesome with him and her and whatever. Yeah, but this makes sense, right? Honestly, there should be way more of this than lesbians, because, yeah, 3 billion females, 3 guys, most of the girls would be sleeping with each other. Let's be honest here. Hey, it's not because it's Yuri is the best shit ever, but it's like, that's for Nori. But no, I mean, like, it obviously would happen. It obviously would. And have some even cabadoning her. The cabadon is like, actually, I guess, yeah, the cabadon actually isn't too much, actually. Yeah, she's cabadoning her here. It isn't like too much for family friendly. No, I mean, it looks fine, right? Yeah, you don't actually see anything. Yeah, cabadoning her and so on. I mean, trying to go for that love use, right? The girl love use. Makes a lot of sense. And then also, of course, she's going further with the best friend, the best friend girlfriend thing. Yeah, she's going further with her, right? That I feel is kind of silly that she's going further than he has. Than the main character has. His only goal is trying to, seduce his like best friend or something. And the super feminist lesbian woman has gone further with her. She's like, yeah, I want Wanna do with me tonight? Yeah, she's coming here grabbing her OPPAIs. I respect, man. Respect, man. This woman is sleeping with everyone. Yeah, she's been smashed. She's like, this is my harem. That's why she hates him, right? Because it used to be her harem. She was the girl. She was the one doing everyone else. And now he's coming in and she's like, just get away, man. This OPPAI belongs to